here we go. We're gonna try this belt sander for the first time. Let's see what I need to do. I gotta put a battery in it. Oh, battery might not be... I don't think it's charged enough. We'll come back with this more charged in a second. All right, so what you're looking at now is the quarter midget with all of the sides removed, the panels. My intent is going to be to sand those down, as you've seen me doing with a couple of the hood panels, so that I can repaint the quarter midget, the body. I'm not going to repaint the frame like these bars, but I'm going to repaint these panels and then slap some new stickers, some sponsors on there. If you're watching this and you respond quickly enough to my email on the channel, there's a good chance that you could sponsor this car as well. So get a hold of me if that's something that you're interested in. But yeah, I'll show you guys the end product here in a moment. I'm going to work on sanding this down. I'm not going to show video of all of that. It's a little bit tedious, but and just for reference real quick, these little pins are what we're holding the frame in place. They go in here and then they tighten up by going right, and it'll lock them in place basically. And then I also had to detach the rail rods by removing these bolts. So did a bunch of that. Reach out to Quarter Midget Tech Team on Facebook to see whether or not the bolts that hold these frames in place need to be Allen wrench or Allen bolts or not. So waiting to hear back from them. I might be changing out the bolts that hold those in place, because I don't like the Allen bolts, but we'll see. But yeah, that's where we stand right now. All right, guys, we're back at it, and the battery hopefully is charged here enough to do some sanding. Let me get the light on for us. All right, so we're at the painting stage. I already went over and gave each of these like 3 coats, but then I realized that there was some roughness on it from me not properly sanding it the first time around and cleaning it off. So I went through and I used a fine belt. Oh, I just completely ruined it. But used a fine belt in order to clean them off, and then I ran them underwater to make sure that they had all the debris off of them. So we'll go ahead and clean this up again, and then I'll get to spray painting with Rust-Oleum Metallic Brilliant Metal Finish Blue. That's the color, so see you in a second. All right, so while the other one's drying, we'll go ahead and hit this one up. I'm going to make a couple of different passes at this. For each pass, I try and do a cross pattern to make sure I'm getting everything relatively equal. Cool. I'll have to do at least 2 more passes probably to get that decent looking, but that's basically what I'm doing. These are the different sandpapers I used throughout the process. So I'm getting better at spray painting. So now I'm doing it a little bit further away. So doing it further away allows for it to come on a little bit smoother, not so liney. And I'll just have to do several passes at this. So that's okay. We got plenty of time. It's not like we're going to a racetrack this weekend or next weekend or any time in the near future. Might be out of paint. So pop a new one open. Luckily I bought several of these in anticipation that we're going to use a lot. And I probably overused in the beginning with the first one there because of how close I was doing it, but yeah, that's it. So a little bit further out, it's going to apply a lot more evenly and look a lot better, hopefully. This is coat 2. All right, guys, this is coat number 3. Now it's starting to look good. I think that's going to just about do it for these. So we'll let them dry and then we'll go on to the next part. All right, so we finished spray painting and applying or attaching the body panels to the cart. And this is what it looks like.